Not long ago, my friend Ethan Moses came to New York. So that's not a normal occurrence. Whenever Ethan comes, he always has some kind of weird project in his hands, and this time it was no exception. He had this idea of shooting large format pictures, but large format, 20 by 24, which is a massive format, and he constructed this camera to shoot 20 by 24, and he made this, this film holder so you could shoot and do your best with it, and it was a crazy experience. So this video is about that experience. I'm going to be showing you the camera, the explanation of how the camera works. The camera has no shutter, so instead of a shutter, Ethan was using flashes. So you'll see us turning off the lights, and then first focusing, turning off the lights, and then using the flash, poof, as a shutter, and then cover the lens. That's how the images are taken. And the process, I'll also be explaining the process, not in detail because I don't really know the chemicals used on the process, but I can give you more or less the rundown of how it goes. So, yeah, let's go with the video. All right. Hello, I am recording. I am here in... Where are we? Bushwick? No.
Wyckoff Windows, important thing to say.
Wyckoff Windows? Okay, cool. So we are in Wyckoff Windows, and I am here with Ethan, and we have been shooting this huge camera that he invented. And Ethan is right next to me. There you go. Hello, Ethan.
Camera.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask him to explain to you a little bit about how this monstrosity works, and yeah, the process behind it. Yeah, let's go. How does it work?
Okay, I'm going to tell you before its battery runs out. It works just like any other 4x5 view camera. It's got this back with the ground glass and a couple of movements so you can wiggle it around and change the length of the bellows. It has bellows to keep the light out. Here, come around this side. It's got a big old lens, just like the lens on any camera, but this one has a big enough image circle to illuminate a big print. And then we've got a bunch
Is that for like which format is that lens for?
hard to say. It's from a Lego machine from the Soviet Union, but 20 by 24. Sure.
Wow. Okay.
So it's got all these movements. You can move it up and down to control what is in focus and what is not, because we have such a thin depth of field. I've got these 4 power packs, which we effectively use as a shutter. We've got these big heads and an Apple box. And when somebody wants their picture taken, they sit here and look real pretty and still. And then one of us, usually you, taking the picture up there, caps the lens, and we will, after we've focused, make them stay really still. Take this back. Oh, and I don't have any backs out here, but we put the film holder on, which you'll see in a clip, I'm sure. And then take the picture, put the drawer slide back in the film holder, and then we go develop a picture cut to be real. You have any questions yet?
No, that sounds pretty good.
I made a couple of videos on Camera, not nearly as entertaining as Ed's, but they go over technical specifics of how I make an RA4 direct positive reversal print. Check out at Camera on YouTube, and ding dong that like button.
Yep.
And grab the filter back, or turn them off. Grab the filter back. And 3, 2, 1, ready? Sometimes we can feel
Lights off. Closing the back. In.
2, 1. Close up. All right. Very good, bros. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so here's how the process for developing those pictures go. First, this film holders also function as developing tanks. So you pour the chemicals inside of it, and the first thing you get is a black and white image, a negative black and white image. From that negative black and white image, you agitate it, then you rinse it, and now you pour a developer. And the developer, what it will do is it will develop the colors of the image, and it's like the beautiful magic act that you get when you do this thing. You'll notice that this is done in broad daylight, so you simply do the first process and then open the chamber and then develop for the color. And this color developer, once you get it, then you throw the bleach on it, and the bleach will get rid of some of the yellow tint. The whites will become whiter, so then you rinse the bleaks, and then you wash the whole image, and you got yourself a nice 20 by 24. The process is not really complicated. The complicated thing is first the massive film holders, but also just carrying the camera, setting up the camera, putting the flashes. It's a labor of love. Like, it's a lot of work. Ethan did this for, I think, 2 weeks here in New York. I went to take pictures one day, and I went to take pictures for a play that I was doing. My play is called Record, and I wanted to shoot the promotional posters with it, and I actually got the chance to shoot them. I gave the images to the performers, but I was able to keep one for myself. This is the image. This is how big 20 by 24 is. This image is massive. Like, I'm doing my best to convey the size. It's like a poster, and the beautiful thing is, like, this is just one image. There is no other copy. It's like, it's an original. It's a one-of-a-kind picture taken in this format.
When you're doing the load lens. Yep. Do it work? I think yes, it worked. Get this photo.
Hello, editing Ed here. So Fran took some footage of her while she was getting her pictures taken, so that's what I want to share with you. That's what the following clips are, and then I'm gonna give you impressions and ideas at the end of the video, so let's go. me show you the other ones that I have. So this is the big one. This is my image. I also have to give Fran her own image. Oh, I have this one that's also a promo for the play, but we didn't use it because it was mostly for us, just to check the lights. But this is the picture that I took of Fran. It was one of the last of the batch, so it's very yellow, as you can tell. But I really like it. Like, I like how it looks, and it's massive. Like, this is my hand. Look at this size. It's huge. The cool thing about this process is that in this case we use a lens that has a very shallow depth of field. Like, look at this. My eye, the corner of the lens is in focus, and my eye is in focus, and all the rest is out of focus. It looks amazing. I really like it, the results on this one. There's a color shift for sure. This was green. This is a green jacket, and it looks red. That's part of the process. It's almost like cross processing. Some colors will turn out strange, others will work great. As far as I've noticed, the most important colors are okay. Like, Fran's hair is the color of Fran's hair, so it's not that terrible. This to me was an amazing experience. I had so much fun shooting this camera. Ethan, as always, is a star, so he was always super friendly, and it's a very fun process. So yeah, I just wanted to share my experience and how the images look like. I also took some other pictures from other people, and I post them on my Instagram. So I went for one day and helped Ethan to take the pictures, and took some pictures myself, and then they allowed me to go in and have a full day for portraits, and I took pictures of the three performers and Fran, and a group of friends. They wanted to have a picture taken, so I took a picture of them. So that was nice. I think this 20 by 24 experience, it's like, well, for starters, it is an experience, but it's also like a photography performance mixed with magic show or chemical magic, like in the sense of, at some point you see the image and the image starts appearing, like the colors emerge, and you're like, oh my god, what is this? And suddenly you have this huge poster size picture of whatever you want, like whatever you took, and it's just massive, and the colors are beautiful, and the depth of field is it's a beautiful experience. So yeah, that was my experience with a 20 by 24 camera. The pictures turned out great. I loved it. The poster, yeah, this was the poster that the Fran actually designed for the play, and I gave the okay. I think it's beautiful, and that's the poster we use. These are the individual posters we use for the play, and they all look great. Like, the image works so nice. I really like the results. So I know Ethan is doing a Kickstarter right now to make another session of this 20 by 24 experience on the other side of the country. So if you're up for it, if this is something you would like to see or experience, I'm gonna leave the description on the video, so you can go check it out, see if you like, support the Kickstarter, and who knows, maybe you can get your 20 by 24 picture taken and you'll have one of these amazing things like the one I have at home. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you had a good week. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you super soon. Remember, as always, I have zines for sale, so if you want to get your zines and get a copy of some of my zines, like this one that I have from my time in Hastings and London, you could do so. Go to my website and yeah, get yourself a zine. They're pretty cool. It's from Tokyo. I have another one from Chile, which is this one, and yeah, I hope you can get one. Support the channel if you can. If not, all good. I'll see you super soon. Take care, and yeah, I love you guys. Bye.